Hi Libra, we're going to do a quick reading for you guys. This is a love reading. You never know. Sometimes money shows up, but this is looking into their feelings, how they currently feel for you. So it's going to be short and light. If you're into the really deep readings, I am too. This is, most of my videos are really deep, but this is going to be just a quickie. So what is going on? Somebody, look at that. Ooh, come on. So let me show you what we got in the pre-shuffle. So what it looks like, you've got two manifestation cards. You've got this Wheel of Fortune, this is Aquarius energy, and then you have the Magician, which is Aries energy. But those are both about manifesting. So, and then you have a Knight of Pentacles. It was in reverse. That could indicate something's coming in fast, but I'm not really feeling that. I'm feeling like it'd be somebody wanting a return or an apology, but not moving on it. Maybe somebody wants to apologize. There's some conflict between what's wanted and what's actually happening. Okay, so let's just pre-shuffle. Let's lay out your spread. How are you guys? All videos are timeless. If you are new, welcome. If you watch the channel a lot, I recommend subscribing. Not only does it help the channel, but it helps your energy come through more powerfully. All my intentions and prayers are mostly focused towards subscribers. So, and I don't do personals. I know you guys keep asking. What I do is almost personals, and those are really detailed, like personals, and they're a fraction of the price. So if you've been asking for a personal, check out those. The links down below. I'm going to link them all down below, and those are categorized by sign and subject. Okay, so check them out. Let's see what's going on with your person. Libra. Somebody's hurting. Three of Swords. Pain, heartbreak. Ouch. But that's your position, so that's probably you. Roles could be reversed. It's not gender specific. If you're in a twin flame or a soulmate journey that you feel is stuck and you're confused and don't know how to move on, there's a twin flame series for that, soulmate twin flame series for that down below. There it is again, Page of Pentacles. Yeah. Overall energy is coming, coming back. Like, okay, come on. I got a new light. The reason I got a new light was so this wouldn't have it. Okay, well, this is Page of Pentacles, and it is, this was Knight of Pentacles. So Page of Pentacles is communication, and it's something substantial. It's not a, hey, what's up, okay? So that looks like that's the overall energy. Yeah, but look at that, bottom of the deck. Yep, geez. Strong message already, very congruent. There's an energy of what I want, I'm not doing anything about. I'm just going to separate myself, and I'm all about giving space when there's conflict. I am all about that. It gives you time to clear your head. It gives them time to miss you. But this is a jeopardy if this person doesn't get up. This is somebody that's taking a break, been through a battle. They're not done. So this clearly isn't done, but they're not doing anything about it. And this could be an indication that you need to, do something, or you could miss out on an opportunity. So see this, this is like a gift coming with this hand, that this person is like too deep in thought it's like being frozen. All right, how do they view Libra? So your person's hurt, unless the roles are reversed, your person's hurt. Page of Cups, they want communication. Maybe you're the one that's not taking action. There's a lot of mental energy going on here about what wanting and what to do, trying to strategize and how do I make this happen? Knight of Swords. This is encouraging. That's fast. I mean, the problem with knights is sometimes they don't think it through. They rush in real fast and furious, and then they're like, oh wait, do I really want this? Maybe they view it as I don't know, there could be some player energy, but maybe they'll have to clarify that. Yeah, back and forth in two minds. Do I want this? Do I not? Can I give enough? Lots of Page and Knight energy. I don't see any King energy. But this, yeah. How do I get what I want? How do I keep what I want? How do I protect myself and have it my way? Two of Pentacles is juggling. The thing about it is that this energy is constantly changing and moving. So this this Two of Pentacles, it has to change. It can't stay that way. So whatever's happening right now, it's shifting. It's always going to shift. So it looks like this person, this is what's, what are their next actions? Well, it looks like they're going to try and keep you, but maybe keep juggling you. Well, how do I, be with Libra, but not have to give everything? Doesn't look, I don't like it. That's why they're probably being silent. Okay, but they don't want to let you go. What's hidden? Ooh, 10 of Pentacles. So something major. I might get out a money deck if this, depending on how this turns out. Advice from Spirit. Thank you. A new beginning. You might have someone new coming in, starting over. Yeah, there's an Ace of Cups. Let's keep going. What's the best possible outcome? It's going to be new love. 7 of Pentacles. 7 of Pentacles is like, when do I get the payoff for all the hard work? It's not rushing things. Oh, I don't like that. So this person's been deceptive. And this card won't leave me alone. 9 of Swords. What happened in the recent past? Whoa, more Knight energy there, though. Maybe controlling, but I mean, you knew in your gut there was conflict here. Could be dealing with an Aries with this Emperor, but the Emperor is somebody that, is well known or respected or successful, used to having his way. I say, let's see, what is this person's, I don't need the Fool card. What's the deal with the Fool card? Tarot's advice is the Fool card. That's a new beginning, let go of baggage. The Moon, interesting. The Moon is Pisces energy, but it's also a lot of emotion. Clarify the Moon card, please. Could be shadows. You could be finding out more. You know what this looks like? It looks like you're going to wait for this person. Looks like you're not going to take Tarot's advice. Looks like you're going to wait and hope. And they're going to deceive you again. So if you're dealing with the trickster, they don't want to let you go. Let me tell you the worst possible scenario. And I know some of you are going to say this is twin flame, but the advice is the same, okay? The worst possible scenario is the person that comes and goes, because we get there. This is scientifically proven. It's like we have this desire, and then they come back and it feeds us. And so that becomes like an addiction. So when you're apart, you're waiting for that next comeback, because this person keeps coming back and you let them. And then it gives you that dopamine rush and that, oxy, what's it called? The love hormone. Why can't I think of it? But anyway, it keeps you in a perpetual cycle. So if you guys are feeling too emotional or too attached to this person that's absent in your life, you need to cut it out, cut them out. If they come back ever, correct, then you can revisit it. But this is like, if you got someone coming in and out, you got to break that cycle, not let them, what would be different. And I'll tell you what, the best thing to get somebody back is to totally remove your energy. That was you. Forward motion. Tell me more about give me more advice. Knight of Pentacles. I think it's to manifest somebody new. And wait for somebody new. We did have strong manifestation in your pre-shuffle. Remember that? I'm going to get wisdom of the oracle. And then stick around to the end if you want to do we're going to do an intuition test if you guys want to test your intuition. Whoops. You know, people can waste their whole lives being sad about someone and disgruntled, and then make justify it by saying, you know, like, even I've seen people, even when the person that they're thinking about is with someone else. If there was someone else, I mean, don't get mad at me, but if there was someone else and you're justifying it, well, they have to stay with her, or they don't really like her. I mean, you gotta move on and do, you know, positive things with your life. And even if you think they're going to come back, you know, that's fine. Maybe they'll come back. They get a better chance of coming back if you're not sad and you elevate yourself, you know, have some new hobbies. Okay, give me some. Thank you. Yin. That's a 2. Oh yeah. I've been asking for signs. It was okay. So what we've had is 444. See that 44. I totally. I mean, sometimes I know it's not me. It's the tarot, but I totally impress myself sometimes. I was just watching a video. It just happened to be on, and I was talking about subscribing, and I'm shuffling, and I'm going and da 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 da, and then out of the blue, I went. I said, right in the middle of a sentence that had nothing to do with the card, I said, somebody's obsessed with you. Yeah, somebody's obsessed with you. And then I split the deck, and it was the devil card, which is our obsession card. So anyway, just amazes me. Tarot amazes me. But listen, not enough about me. Back to you. Okay, so I'm feeling something going on here with this 2 and this 4-4. So 2, of course, 2 is, you know, 4 is a derivative of 2, or vice versa. So we've got yin and thinker. So I feel like you guys, you know, I'm seeing this Aquarius. I feel like you guys, Jill. I also just got that word, Jill. One moment. You guys are putting a lot of energy into who's your counterpart. Let me read that. There's a lot of it's just not moving, and even if it does move, it looks like it's just going to be the same thing. How do I? It's like I think it's like being strung along. Let's see, thinker. Oh, so sign. And it was black crows. That's fading a little bit, so that might be, you know, indication of shadow work being worked on, which is great. And umbrellas. That's what I was getting. So those might be something to watch out for. Okay, strategy, being analytical and logical. Can y'all see the faces in those? There's a face, a hidden face in everyone. The ability to reason and strategize is the focus now. Take things at face value and follow the logical path. Okay, this is face value. This person is not coming in as a king, okay? That's pretty face value. Your calculations will prove to be correct, for in this moment there is no deeper meaning than what is obvious. Is that not what we were saying? If this person is with someone else, it's obvious. If this person is not showing up for you, it's obvious, okay? Wow. Things are exactly as they seem. You have all the information you need. Keep it simple and you will win the game of life you're playing right now. So, gosh, this is crazy. Love is not logical, but when you choose a partner, it is good to have things in common other than desire. This is a time to weigh the pros and cons of your partnership. If there's enough common ground, go for it. If not, there are other fish in the sea, so don't force it. And should others tell you who they are, take them at their word. Wow. I don't think I've ever gotten this one. Or I don't think I've ever read the whole thing. Of course, I don't remember the readings after. So now is not the time to indulge in a fantasy, no matter what. In this case, the facts are the facts. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. Everything we said. Don't feel satisfied. Hold on. Let me see. I want to find out like what's coming. Cool. Okay. I was going to make this really short, but you know. Okay, so what's coming, please, for Libra, and I keep feeling Cancer. Some of you might be with a Cancer. Tell me what's coming for Cancer. Thank you. Somebody just thought about, somebody was checking out nails and I think said I like your nails. Maybe. Oh, and I was going to say, I was getting something else. Philip. So the ILL. So Philip and Jill. So both of those have ILL. So I don't know, maybe there's other words with ILL. Or Philip or a Jill might be significant. Sorry. Sorry if that's so loud. Page of Pentacles. Tell me what's coming for Cancer. Not Cancer, Libra. See that? Cancer. There's a Cancer involved somewhere. King of Cups. So here's your king. Somebody, you let go of these pages and it's shocking. And you let go of needing love and guess what happens? Love finds you. And that was the Hierophant deck. Is all screwed up. I just saw the Hierophant. So that would indicate a strong level of love. Look at that. The Tower, the Hangman in reverse, forward motion. This person's probably going to really come back once they think they've lost you. What else for Libra? Yeah, they're going to come back, and I think they're going to apologize because they're going to be blown away. Wow. Okay, tell me more. I'm going to pull another oracle. This is just too much here. 10 of Wands. Seven of Wands. Holding your ground after a long battle. Wow. If you guys don't have the strength to, not be with this person or detach, I think it's coming. This is a card about not giving up. This is a card about holding your ground, not letting someone, devalue you. See this Five of Wands. It's like, rawr. I know who I am. I know what I deserve. There's, the lion, Leo, strength. Yeah, keep Jill and Philip. The lovers. Also, this one just caught. It was in reverse. Five of Swords, upside down. You're gonna. I think somebody new is gonna come in, and they're going to make you realize that this was not where you were supposed to be. Oh wait, I want. What do I want? Oh, where are they? Sorry, babes. I wasn't planning on doing this. I was planning on 10 minutes, so let me get this one. What a mess. Okay, this is your soul's journey. One more oracle, and then we'll do the intuition test. See, and remember, oh gosh, look at this. Two. Wow. I love this. This is like amazing. This message is so strong and clear. It's like Spirit is like pounding it into you. This is like a strong message from Spirit. So I trust that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. You got the High Priestess, you know better. And then I use intuition in all aspects of life. 2 cards about intuition. And then I am attracted to people who serve my highest good. Let's read that one. Wow. Isn't it crazy? I didn't even have that deck out, but I felt it. You guys subscribe if you're not subscribed because your energy comes through clearer. I really believe that. That's the focus is subscribers. So in this 3-dimensional world in which we live, there is a sense that we are separate from one another and also that we meet by chance. This is an illusion. The people in our lives are drawn to us and are here for a reason. It is through sharing experiences and having relationships with others that we begin to understand ourselves. When someone appears in your life, you must see what is not resolved or whole in the person and understand the lessons he or she brings home to you. You draw others to you like magnets. Remember we had strong manifestation? So if you're in a low vibe, you're going to be pulling in people that are low vibe. You gotta get out of that. You draw others like magnets, others to you like magnets in order to learn various aspects of yourself. So here, I just want to interrupt myself for a second. So all the things, there's a really nice little trick you can learn. When somebody's not treating you the way you like, or they're not valuing you, or they're not taking, putting enough attention on you, that is a mirror reflection of what you're doing to yourself. So whatever they're doing or you're unsatisfied with, look at that as, okay, how can I give that to myself? How can I treat myself better? How can I value myself more? Is it eating healthier? Is it a new workout routine? Is it a new hobby? And that includes things like getting off the couch and getting up in the morning and making your bed and doing things that, are good, that are like your future self. I like to say that, pretend that visualize your future self and then pretend, the whole day. Reminder, if you forget, go back, The people you have close relationships with on earth are usually members of your soul family. You have chosen to incarnate together to help each other learn lessons. Even though it may not seem that way to you now, once a lesson is learned, don't be surprised if that person fades away. People are in your life for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. Wow, I'm so in love with this. Powerful. All right, you guys, let's do the intuition test. I'm going to keep using these. These are amazing. I had everything soaking, in the moonlight, so I kind of don't have all my stuff out. All right, let's do the intuition test. So I'm going to lay out 3 crystals and focus on one, and you guys are going to try and tune in to the one that I'm focused on. Oh, what a mess. I love you guys. I pray for you guys every day. I hope you're praying, joining me and praying for one another. There's another word. It's Jill, Philip, and then I feel like is it pill? Maybe a pill? There's another word, like ill, I-L-L, that I'm not quite getting. All right, 3 crystals. So let's do this beautiful amethyst, green quartz, and I should have figured this out already, and this crazy iridescent. It's not as iridescent as it looked online. It's pretty, but you have to really hold it the right way to see it. Okay, all right, so I am focused on one. Oops. And let's see if you guys can try and tap in. You chose the amethyst, you are correct. Let me know in the comments. I love to hear what your stories, what's going on, how this resonated, how it helped. I love to hear which crystal you chose. And those of you who hit like on videos before, like as soon as they pop up, I noticed that I'll publish a video, and before anybody has time to watch it, there's a few likes on it. Thank you so much, you guys. That is so supportive. I appreciate that so much. And well, it makes me feel like you guys have faith in me, and I don't want to get too sappy, but I'd like to, if you would put that in the comments that you're the one that does that, or that you do that, so I can thank you. I would really appreciate that. But anyway, I love you guys so much, and I hope this helps you grow. That's really what this channel is purpose is not just to read your story to you, but to give you tidbits and pieces of information that help you grow. I mean, I don't want you guys to be watching, bad tarot readings in a year. I want you guys to grow and learn from it. Not just, the tarot is extremely wise. It is extremely wise. So anyway, but I don't think it's big purpose is just to tell you what's going wrong. I think it's to motivate you and to teach you growth. Okay. All right. Let me know. Leave a comment. Love you guys. I'll see you soon.